token of love do you give Cari? Would you please hold that up? As you look at this ring, you see it's a complete circle. There is no beginning and there is no end. It's a symbol of God's love for you, as well as a symbol of your love for one another. Do you both promise to each other to have that never-ending love that this symbol, this ring, represents?
Yes.
Please repeat after me as you place this ring on her finger. With this ring, I thee wed, and herewith, I give you my love and devotion. Cari, what token of love do you give to Brandon? As you look at that ring, you see it's made out of a precious metal. Excuse me. It symbolizes how precious God's love is for you, as well as how precious your love is for one another. Each and every day, as you look at these rings, I want you to remember how precious you are to each other. Please repeat after me as you place this ring on his finger. With this ring, I thee wed, and herewith, I give you my love and devotion. Brandon and Cari, I'm going to have you come behind the candles at this point. As you can see before you, there are 3 candles. The 2 that are lit represent you right now. The one in the middle represents your union. It's a candle we suggest you light on anniversaries and occasions that are special to just the both of you. When you get married, you join with each other. But it's so much more than that. You're joining your friends, your family, future family, and your careers. But the most important thing you have is one another. And by lighting this candle today, you're making a solemn promise to each other. You're saying that no matter what, you will always put each other first and foremost in your lives. And that's mentally, physically, emotionally, as well as spiritually. Do you both so promise?
I do.
Please pick your candles up. And I would like you to light that candle together at the same time. Continue to hold your candles there, because the longer you hold your candles there, the brighter that flame will burn. And that's a symbol of your love. Each and every day, your love burns brighter and stronger. Can you put it down? Without the fire department, we can only have so much love. Cari and Brandon, today you're taking a very big step. But you know it's one of many you're going to take together in the future. What we find in relationships, and it's every relationship, they're full of valleys and hilltops. It's the hilltops we always want to be in, but you're going to go through some valleys. But it's in those valleys you learn to walk as you are right now, side by side as helpmates and best friends. You don't walk one in front of each other or one behind, but always side by side. Because if one of you stumbles, the other's there to pick him up. If one of you falls, the other's there to give words of encouragement and comfort to go on. You will learn each other's strengths and weaknesses and likes and dislikes. It's also in that valley where occasionally you're going to have little disagreements. And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with having a disagreement, because you're individuals. You didn't fall in love with each other, decide to marry to change each other, but to enhance who you are. So, it's okay to have a disagreement, but it's not okay to say something unkind or hurtful during a disagreement. Because once a word is spoken, you can't ever take it back. And an unkind or hurtful word will actually poison your relationship from the inside out. So if things are ever too emotional or too heated, you need to take a step back. Say, you know, I love you, but give me 5 minutes. By doing that, you do 3 things. You show that you're committed to one another. You're saying yes. Occasionally we may have disagreements, but we always have love. And you know, commitment can be day by day, hour by hour, sometimes second by second. But it's a choice you make because you want to be with one another, not because you have to be. And you want to have that marriage that everybody looks at and sees the love between one another. The second thing it shows is respect. Because during a disagreement, it is not easy to tell somebody that you love them, nor is it easy to hear. But it's one of the sweetest I love yous you'll ever know, because you know it comes from the heart. The third thing is you don't have to apologize or ask for forgiveness for saying something you didn't mean in the first place, because you never, ever apologize for saying I love you. And when you get to that hilltop, you realize the best is yet to come, whether it's a valley, a hilltop, or a mountain. Because as long as you're walking together, there's nothing that matters. Because it's the journey and who you've chosen to take it with that's most important. your eyes right now is your future. Holding your hand, your best friend, the one who's going to walk that future with you for the rest of your life. This is your happily ever. There's no beginning. There's no end. It's just ever. It's your love story. This is not a fairy tale, but a true love story, and you're the authors. So choose your words wisely and love wisely. Brandon and Cari, start each and every day with that I love you, because no matter what your day brings, you know you're loved. And the last 3 words you say just before you fall asleep at night, let those words be I love you, because there's nothing better than to fall asleep and wake up in the arms of the person who loves you most in this world. For as much as Brandon and Cari have consented together, they have witnessed the same before God, family, and friends. They have given and pledged their love to one another, signified by the joining of hands, the giving and receiving of rings, and the pledging of their love. By the authority as a minister of the gospel, and by the laws of the state of Nevada, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Please kiss your bride.
I guess everybody can just...
Yep, it's not reserved, you're welcome to sit wherever you like.
Since you're short, get wherever you sit. Now,
And if I fail, then I break the limit. Okay, if I can have everybody take their seats. Welcoming Mr. and Mrs. Brandon Carter. Welcome to help yourself.
Wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Yeah, I think you did. We finally made it back. We got enough.